one of the BBC's staple programmes, celebrated the broadcaster's 100 years on screens this week with a special look at some incredible artefacts, props and documents from over the years. Antiques Roadshow presenter Clive Farahar was particularly impressed by a Top of the Pops schedule featuring signatures from all four members of the Beatles, which could be worth well over £5,000. An Antiques Roadshow guest was thrilled to discover an unearthed Top of the Pops document could be worth thousands of pounds. Speaking to expert Clive for the series 100 Years of the BBC special, a former makeup artist presented a daily duty sheet which had been signed by the Beatles. Four of the most famous signatures from the last half-century, Clive explained. There's Paul McCartney, John Lennon, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. And this is dated Saturday 10th. April 1965. Top of the Pops began on the BBC in 1964 and featured performances from the biggest music artists of the moment until it ended its original run in 2006. Just a year after the show began, Paul, John, George and Ringo made an appearance with Beatlemania in full swing. The Antiques Roadshow guest confirmed the band played their hit single, Ticket to Ride, and signed the sheet to mark the occasion. They sang the song, they performed it in front of the cameras with an empty studio and inserted it, Clive began. Into Top of the Pops, the guest confirmed. And I made them up. All four of them came in, they were wearing their new suits they were about to try out because they were about to go to America to do Shea Stadium. The guest had yet another surprise for Clive, the same four powder puffs she used to do the Beatles' makeup. I'm going to have to ask whose is whose, Clive pleaded, but, unfortunately, his guest had forgotten. I've no idea, she admitted. But the powder is still on them. Reaction, insight, video, I can see, Clive exclaimed. You can see. There's Beatles DNA here. Clive also examined a camera script which provided the Top of the Pops crew directions on how to shoot the iconic pop group. Very often we have these on the show, and the signatures have been rushed, Clive added. Or they've fallen off the page or something like that. But you've got four absolutely gold-plated signatures here, they couldn't be better. You've got the four lovely powder puffs and then this great script here, which I think is rather fun. The expert stunned the guest when he confirmed her memorabilia would probably be worth between £4,000 to £6,000. She was clearly surprised by the valuation and gasped, "Good heavens. Really?" Antiques Roadshow featured plenty more iconic items from BBC history this week, including Only Fools and Horses Pratmobile and a selection of logos from the channel's classic sports shows. Antiques Roadshow is available to watch on BBC iPlayer.